I'm live again. I'm live again. Good evening, family. For those that are watching Blackwood Fire Network shows right about now, today, hope you're doing good wherever you're watching from. Um, it is somehow cloudy in Uganda, and I'm broadcasting live from Uganda. I'm INNOSSETU, that's my name, with my colleague, Africa Maria. Today is, of course, a Friday, the beginning of weekend. Weekends normally start on Friday up to Monday morning for some people. So, um, hope your day has been good and everything is moving on as you plan. For those that are watching me for the first time on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Blackwood Fire Radio Station, YouTube Blackwood Fire Network 2, and of course Twitter Blackwood Fire Network. Um, Endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel, following us, liking, and of course liking and following our pages respective from Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, um today being a Friday, of course, our topic is going to rotate around the pre-colonial African education system, the education system we had prior to colonialism in Africa. Like some people actually don't, some people think Africa did not have any education for the coming of Bazungus in Africa, but we had education because when those people were colonizing us, they found civilized societies, they found organized societies at their coming in Africa. So how did these societies grow without educated people, without people that, of course, were not well upstairs? Pre-colonial African education was a rich and diverse system that existed before the arrival of European settlers in South Africa and Africa at large. So in indigenous knowledge transmission, we see that prior to colonialism, education was deeply rooted in the community. Children were raised collectively, and knowledge was transmitted orally from adults to younger generations. So before the coming of the Bazungu, uh, the community was responsible for for a king for the upbringing of a kid. Everyone in a community was responsible for a kid because, like everyone in a society, was taken to be so important. So it was very useful for a community to put hands together to raise a kid. No matter whether that kid is, of course, from a particular family or a particular group of people, but communities raised kids as a community, and that was the traditional or the education system we had before the coming of colonizers. So the curriculum included traditions, legends, and tales, and of course procedures associated with the rituals. So these were passed down through generations within each tribe. Yeah, like whenever something, the traditions, the education was so much of the tradition, African traditions, different African traditions, different rituals that are done, legends respecting of the ancestors, telling tales and folks. So, indigenous education was also, of course, intricately woven into the social, cultural, artistic, religious, and recreation life of people. So, you see that the curriculum focused on practical skills, uh, tradition, or the education system before the Wazungu in Africa. It focused so much on practical skills. You're taught to how to make backroad. You're told how to make, of course, swords, how to make hoes out of metal, and of course cultural practices and community values, because it depended so much on community values. Remember, it is the community that raised children. So children learned about their tribe history, customs, and spiritual beliefs. So the history we the education system we see today eroded African history, African true history. But before colonialism in Africa, the education system focused so much on African history, African spiritual beliefs. So children learned about their tribe history, customs, and spiritual beliefs. So education was relevant with African environment and context. So community, we see that the entire community played a role in educating children. Elders, storytellers, and of course shamans were the primary educators. So learning took place in everyday life situations during rituals and through storytelling of this African education system.
Um, well, you're welcome. For those who are watching us live from wherever. Um, um, of course, we've heard from my colleague a brief, of course, discussion about the African education system. It was the education system that we used before the colonizers came, and though we still use, so some other preserved communities still use this basic education system, even if we don't see it common. And honestly, I will say that if we took this education as something very important, probably we would have strong Africans within the communities. And given the fact that most of us, or most of the Africans, have neglected this very um, system, a lot of people are lost and they don't really know what it means to be um, an African because they are never told. And of course, in schools, what we find in schools is not exactly uh, about Africans. The European education system, just like it is European education system or the colonial education system, because not only Europeans colonized Africa, and of course we have some that, of course, um, we have some that, of course, were colonized by the French people. So I would say it is not the European colonial system, but the colonial system, because others follow the French system and others follow the other. So yes, I'm thinking Williams is right in the building. What's going on, people? Hope all is well today. Yeah, all is well. All is well. Kel Williams, and of course, thank you. We didn't see you yesterday. I guess you were very busy, but at work listening. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you're doing good. Yeah. So we have experienced this kind of threat because we have neglected really what was the ancient African education system. The only time African children are receiving an education is when they are in the colonizers' education system, and that's when they are in schools. And let's all remember that there is no a school in Africa that teaches the truth about Africa or the truth about the greatness of Africa. So most of the things or the curriculum is actually drafted by the colonizers. So it is very important within the school system that colonizers are worshipped, and a lot of propaganda is spread from the foundation of education to the, of course, to the high levels of education. When we see how African traditional education or African education was actually administered, it was with love, passion, care, and of course through entertainment, that's through folk tales and other storytelling, dance, music, dance, and drama. Young children opt to love and engage themselves in these activities because they made everyone love this kind of education. Each time, all the children will be desperately waiting for this hour where they will listen to stories, where the elders will be telling. And Africans had drafted it in a very attractive and psychologically attracting scenarios where you heard light or fire lit, and you'd find people gathering around the fire. People are drumming and dancing. It was a merry education system. Whereas nowadays, when you don't have us, you find um, if you've actually watched classes in Africa, you realize that teachers are usually having sticks. Yeah, these sticks should actually be maybe for pointing, the blackboard or pointing, but usually these sticks actually scared the children. At times you find that the moment the teacher holds the stick and the children are talking, then they'll have to keep quiet because it's going to go crazy. So you will understand that the way this whole system, the education system runs, is still so very much of control. Controlling schooling, controlling giving credits, controlling everything. It is truly the colonizer's system. We are the university level. Actually, you all know me and said to go to school, but you realize that if you're not strong, you'll find yourself doing a lot of things that are so obscene, more especially for the ladies. All right. We have seen cases where you have to sleep with the teacher for grades, whether you are smart or not. The teacher is going to decide whether to fail you or to make you pass. There's a lot of drama. And this never really happened in the African tradition education. Everyone enjoyed this because it was a whole package of harmony. And everyone wished and loved to, of course, understand this. Now, this kind of the education that we used to learn wasn't that threatening. We have got some recently we have also come to realize that there is also homosexuality being taught in schools, by the way, where people have books, some textbooks, storytelling books, where a child has two fathers, and where a boy is kissing a boy, and these textbooks are running. They are given to elementary school pupils who are children, who are very young. Actually, I would say they are still kids. All right, children who are 5 to 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're supposed to read these books. What are they really trying to plant in the generation? Now, we have neglected the true system. Let me first read, of course, Ken Williams said, the madness never stopped in Africa, and America is out of control. So now, that's a comment, of course, from Ken Williams. He says the madness never stops in Africa, and I guess America is out of control now. Like I always tell you, Ken Williams, most of the things we explain here are things that are affecting black people all over. Because when they sit down to draft how to control, they draft how to control the mind of the black people wherever they are. You'll find the same practices that are being done here are the same practices that are over there. Of course, laws that are enforced are the same laws that are enforced the other side, right? So this whole thing has no region. It is just targeting a particular race. It has got nothing to do with the region. It is targeting the black people, I should say. So we have really um, neglected, a lot before everyone knew, and that's why we have people who got to understand how it was running. If your father was probably someone who was good at something, you will find that all the children will get this knowledge. We had knowledge that was never distorted. We had knowledge that was carried on from one lineage to another. We had our stories told by the young and the old. We had the old people teach us things through nature. And of course, we were reminded that the law of karma existed. And this kept the people in shape, because with the African education system, there wasn't forgiveness. You would know that every sin you commit or every crime you commit against humanity, you shall definitely test the fruit of your disobedience. And people knew how and when not to cross the line. And if you were about to cross the line, then you would be so prepared of the repercussions that will follow. And this truth, which is actually truth, kept African people in shape. And this is why some people thought that we are so ignorant, we are so stupid. Africans knew that one who kills with a sword shall die with a sword. Africans knew that who lays with another man's man another man will definitely lay with their woman. So for everyone to preserve this, they made sure. If at all you don't care about someone laying with your woman, then all right, fine, go ahead, because you definitely know it's definitely going to happen to you someday. So this education system was so straightforward. There weren't corners about it. And then, and of course, we saw a harmonized community. There is no aspect of life that was never taught in the African tradition education system. We had everything told, both daily activities, grooming, parenting, and all those stuffs, finance, discipline, economics, medicine, all the things were taught. All right. Of course, organization, leadership, and not to forget, of course, defense. We had all this being taught. So each child knew as they were growing what to do, and of course, how to overcome. And unfortunately, when all these were left, we adapted this kind of system that does not suit definitely the African population and the African people. So we have, of course, the education system that talks about other people's greatness and, of course, the unfortunately of the Africans. We have this education system today that teaches you something that is even useless. We have this education system today that only praises our colonizers. If you look at the historical stories, you only realize Africans are described as naive and stupid beings who could not fight for themselves. And when they did, of course, at the end of the day, a lot of them lost their lives. They lost the battle. A lot of them died. So everybody's always scared. Yeah, people be dying, so we can't do that because. But we have a lot of great stories where Africans really succeeded. We have stories where Africans fought slavery and conquered it. But now, of course, they will tell you so and so ended slavery. You cannot end slavery when you are the one who introduced slavery. So you have the true stories where Africans really fought and brought prosperity. All right. But of course, we keep on lousily listening to the same stories that are told each class to another. And the only small stories that are told about is actually called myths. They're called stories which are just not true. Stories probably which are just created. But yes, Africa had an education system, and I'm glad some other African families still use this kind of system despite the colonial education system. We still have some other families that take this so important, all right, where children are told who they are, where children are told about the greatness of their forefathers, and so on and so forth. All right, I will still later, so to say something too. Utangira kutambuliza.
Um, um, Talking about African education system before the colonizers, we see that several stories of pre-colonial Africa have been told in the past decades. Stereotype stories, stories that bears a certain element of truth depending on the context and the purpose for which such story was told. So such stories have been told by different people. Some were Africans, some had shared their lives with the African people, and some perhaps had never been to Africa. However, stories are often told for many reasons. Some were told to amuse their listeners or readers. Some were told to, of course, preserve history and legends, and some were told in order to illustrate particular aspects of the past, such as pre-colonial social structure. So, pre-colonial education system, of course, the predominant stories about pre-colonial Africa in the last decades have often been stories of course, harmonious coexistence of the pre-colonial African people within their various tribes. clans and kingdoms. The uniqueness of the pre-colonial African culture, pre-colonial social structure, the pre-colonial education system, and of course, these stories have gained grounds to the extent that whenever pre-colonial Africa is mentioned amongst certain present-day uh, uh, present-day African people and certain non-Africans, the presentness and uniqueness of the pre-colonial era tend to often resonate. In other words, such perceptions can be said to have created certain, of course, hegemony among those who perceive the African pre-colonial era in such a way. So such descriptions of specific aspects of pre-colonial Africa, specifically the pre-colonial education system, have been reconspecialized in recent years and have served as the basis for comparison between pre-colonial Africa and what Africa has, of course, become today. Although we see that the data used in this we see that the data we have today about the pre-colonial era or pre-colonial education system is limited to the perceptions of certain West Africans of the West African pre-colonial education system. However, the focus, of course, is in the section to explore the hegemonic perceptions of African pre-colonial education system as a whole by paying attention to how certain, of course, people have tried to bring out all these things together, say to the education system. We see that in the beginning was education. Of course, it can be said that civilization and education often go together. We see that education is the basis of any social group or structure society in order for the culture and values of any given social group or society to be transmitted. So education must come into play. We see that education came to existence at the dawn of civilization in Africa. So education existed in Africa since African societies became socially organized. We see actually several definitions of the term of forms of education which existed in Africa before the introduction of Islamic and Western education have emerged over the years. So, uh, pre-colonial education is as a form of education, the aims of which was, of course, transform the individual from his or her status of absolute individual to that of an integrated member of the society, to make him or her lose the illusion of happiness in the state of isolation so that he or she may accede to true happiness by being open to others, not for personal benefits, but in order to create with everybody in new reality, transcending individual. So, we see that formal education system did not exist in Africa before the introduction of Islamic and Western styled uh, um, system of education. They identified that some of the education processes which took place in the pre-colonial African societies was formal in the pre-colonial African context. We see that very many people further argued that some of the skills transmitted through the pre-colonial formal education included medicine, science, technologies, law. Of course, the aim was to use the skills acquired to improve the standards of living of the local community and not for individual interest alone, as of course, the education system post colonial era is. Because if you study today, you study for yourself, you don't study for the society. That's why actually very many people today, like someone grows up without being educated, you find very many people uneducated just because the education system today, you study for yourself, you don't study for the society. But pre-colonial education system, this was a kind of education system which based so much on community, society, like the society raised you according to the demands of the society. So, not like the education system today, like it bases itself into like you study for yourself, you don't study for anyone. So, total development of child in, of course, interact physical and moral. We see introduction of child to the community and, of course, inculcating in him or her respect for elders and other positions of authority in the society. Acquisition of specific vocational skills and trainings to develop a health attitude towards honest labor. Developing and nurturing a strong sense of belonging, the we feelings, and encouraging the individual to participate actively in family and community affairs. That's what this was education system before the coming of the Wazungus, before pre-colonial era. So development, understanding, appreciation, and promotion of cultural heritage of the community at large. So we see that having reconceptualized such descriptions of the past, several groups across the regions of Africa, such as the Boko Haram sect of Nigeria, among us others, have often called for abandonment of Western education system or colonial education system and the return of pre-colonial ways of living and education. Certainly, we see that um, African-centered critical education a theory where the need of reclaiming the lost African identity, a merge of the core elements of African pre-colonial education system with that of the Western education in order to create all-encompassing system of education. So although we see that these calls seem convincing based upon the conceptual framework within which they are suited, we see that before African societies embark on the so-called return to their pre-colonial ways of living and system of education, should Africans not seek further understanding of the pre-colonial ways of living and system of education by objectivity, by objectively identifying the likely effects of time on certain pre-colonial culture practices and specific pre-colonial education practices. Before African societies, of course, embark on the process of achieving genuine African-centered critical education, we see that reclaim our lost African identity and create a merger between African pre-colonial education with the Western education. One must uh, 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 Western education in public schools in, of course, Africa, from primary school or elementary education to, of course, universities. This, of course, has made a lot of questions and, of course, insecurity of of the processes of the said education system. So, talking about uh, uh, the education system before, of course, that is very must go to school over there. So we see that prior to the arrival of European settlers in the Cape Colony in, of course, 1652, we see that formal and informal education practices through transmission of indigenous knowledge from adults to child had long been in existence among the Khoisan in South Africa and the San uh, and the Bantu-speaking people of the Southern Africa. The African child was brought up by the community and educated in the culture and traditions of the community. So the curriculum of indigenous education during the pre-colonial period consisted of traditions, legends, and tales, and of course the procedures and knowledge associated with the rituals, which were of course handed down orally from the generation to generation within each tribe. So this process was, of course, intimately integrated with social, cultural, artistic, religious, recreational life of the indigenous people. So we see that indigenous knowledge has been defined definitely by various, of course, people. Although, although we see uh, we see that before the arrival of Europeans in the Cape Colony in 1652, which of course is referred as the later as the pre-colonial period, the children of indigenous peoples learned in different ways. In the early years of childhood, the child's education was largely in the hands of the biological mother. The community assumed a greater role as the child, of course, approached adolescence. So language was learned mainly from the mother and the extended family. Sorry. So children learned about work, hunting, rituals, and other cultural traits such as trance dancing, herding, and the manufacturing of equipment. Some from older members of their clans through experience and by completing the tasks such as gathering and preparing food. The primary aim of indigenous education was to prepare and, of course, integrate the young into various social roles. So, education was a deliberate endeavor to explain to children that their future, of course, and that of their community depended on their understanding and, of course, perpetuation of the social structures, laws, language, and values inherited from the past. From the past, so rituals, and of course, rituals and ceremonies were important events through which learning took place. Formal education, of course, during the pre-colonial period was most strongly manifested in forms of initiations ceremony. Different members of the society played the role of educators, and the education that was, of course, provided corresponded to the essential needs of the society. In the past, we see that we see that use the start of use of the colonial rule uh, as the dawn of the South African history. We see that a lot of people argue that African indigenous, of course, indigenous people or indigenous person was the savage pagan with no history or culture to transit. So this was primitive. So mistaken naive belief that perpetuated the notion that indigenous people made no deliberate attempt to bring up their children to be the kind of men and women the society required. We see that although colonial rule marked a new epoch in history, pre-colonial South Africa had several black communities, which today form part of the groups that make up the country's diverse education. So the indigenous peoples, like the Khoi, the San in South Africa, and the Dutch-speaking people lived in nomadic life at the Cape of Good Hope, and of course, informal education took place in these communities. Uh, so education within, of course, communities during the pre-colonial period involved oral, of course, histories of the group, tales, and of course, heroism, and of course, literature and practice in the skills necessary for survival in the changing environment. So, pre-colonial history and education were based on oral tradition and whole culture and whole role, which are broadly messages and testimonies that are transmitted orally through one generation to another. So transmission of these testimonies also took uh, the form of course, ballad songs and chants. So the main focus of these women and about the morality, religion, philosophy, wisdom, geography, and of course history, politics of this kind of nature existed before uh, colonialism in Africa. So education in of course in pre-colonial societies, it is something that is broad, something that very many people have of course manipulated and drafted a lot of books, a lot of people have created a lot of history from actually they call pre-colonial education system as myths. People call it whenever you read certain books, whenever you read certain African history talking about the pre-colonial era of Africans, it is taken as myths. But even we know that civilization started from Africa, so it is something that is of course which something which is not fair to of course say that Africans were not of course educated, yet civilization started there. Stupid people can't create civilization, can't start up civilization. Civilization can't exist where stupid people exist, where there is no education system. We look at pyramids that are in of course Egypt. Those pyramids were of course constructed by of course educated people. When you look at the measurements of those pyramids, when you look at how those people created angles, stuff, what, this shows that of course education existed, and actually formal education existed in the pre-colonial African societies. Mm.
Anyway, Africans have actually neglected a lot. We have neglected a lot about us and have of course adapted um, different things entirely that actually don't even work for us as Africans. People usually talk about modernization, what and what, but little do they know that as we describe modernization and talk about modernization, Africa as a continent, it is never described as a modernized, you know, continent. Still, until now, people still call us barbarics, people still call us uneducated, people still call us all sorts of names. Because at the end of the day, we are adapting something that is not ours. But if you still follow the true history of Africa, you realize that modernization began a long time ago down here. We had people who, of course, we have the father of mathematics, the true father of mathematics, being an African. We have had people, of course, we have had sergeants, We have had people operate on people through cesareans. We've heard Africans, of course, creating things, innovating things straight up from stones to iron and to different things. Now, if we had to talk about technology, it was once experienced in Africa. And I know a lot of people don't know that it was. Because what do we call that generation, that, of course, process of Africans manufacturing things straight up from stones? Of course, discovering fire and getting to know that if you rub, oh, Maria, your mic has static. Kaizokuwanga kamani. We hope the sound is better now. Did Jabba? All right. So, like I was saying, we have adapted a lot of these things, and actually, it is so disappointing that that we have left or neglected what is truly ours. The one thing is, I don't know, we as Africans or Black people struggle so much to be accepted in an environment where we shall never be accepted. Not because we are probably we are okay, we are not proper, but because the society understands us more than we do. So it is important for them to keep on reminding us that we should look down on ourselves so that probably we do not move on, or we do not move forward with, of course, our own self growth, development, and all that that will lead us to prosperity. Now, when you look at of course, the history back, we had a sense of education that was a fit for the people, because each family or each society knew the greatness that they held. And each young child or generation that was coming up knew that it was very important that they get to know. It was very important that they understand and know their role in that specific society. Nowadays, we have lame governance system. We have this kind of political system where everybody at the end of the day blames the government for not being able to have children, for being able to have a lot of children, for not being able to eat, for being able to eat a lot and forget tomorrow, for not being able to invest, for being able to invest and waste the money. Probably, why do they leave the clubs open? Why don't they close them? We are in the clubs till trans night. Apparently, we have left the responsibility that we are supposed to carry as Black people and we have given this responsibility to somebody else. And this is the education system. And this is how the education system runs. At the end of the day, you're supposed to look at somebody. We go to school because we believe we need to be employed by somebody else. I need to be employed in Black Ocean Network. I must work for Keith, really. So I don't think I'm going to work for Keith for the rest of my life, really, because I have a lot to do. I have a life to run. I have things to do. I have a legacy. I have a lot. But the education system designs us in a way that everything you are looking at is you working for somebody else. No matter, and remember, education is very expensive in Africa, extremely expensive. And even the money you are going to earn at your job cannot even pay a quarter of the money you have invested in school. But you dream every single day as you have sleepless nights, revising through your notes, reading through your books, reciting and doing stuff. You are definitely doing this with something at the back of your mind that I want to be employed. Someone will tell you, I'm studying journalism because I want to work at a certain radio station. I grew up looking at that radio station and I want to work over there, and that's my dream. Nobody is going to school to start up a radio station. Nobody's going to school to start up a business to employ other people. But the majority, 99%, I can confess this was not fair. 99% of the Africans go to school in order for them to be employed by particular people. Yes, people have, they have, of course, dreams, somebody, but the dreams are limited. Someone say, I want to be a doctor because maybe you want to save lives. But how are you going to save those lives? You have not seen the clear picture. You want to be a doctor, you want to save lives, you want to work in a big hospital. You're not looking at the fact that I can start a small hospital, probably somewhere. No. You want to work in that big hospital, of which that big hospital has its own conditions that will not make it possible for you to save the life. Because if at all these people are focusing on money, definitely, before even you save that life, they will tell you, before you even touch a patient should pay some cash. All right. So before you touch a patient should be able to pay cash. And now it is me, Maria, working in this hospital, and I'm just an employee, and I cannot break the law, or I cannot break the rules. So as much as I went to school to study to save the lives of the people, I'm forced not to save these lives. I'm forced to think about money before saving the lives of the people. Now, this is the education system that you're earning now. But in correspondence to African education system, or in, of course, if I'm to differentiate those two, the Africa education system worked for the people. It was for the people. It was for the society. It was for the betterness of the society. I told you apparently someone would learn variety. You learn how to manufacture, how to be an economist, how to be spiritually strong, how to be, of course, a warrior, how to, of course, be a good parent if it becomes a parent, if you're to become a parent, how to be, of course, respectful, discipline in all spheres. And that was it. And you'll understand that you'll find one person having all these, but all these essential things are never taught in school. They're never taught. No, you're studying about the history of the United States of America. You're going to learn about the Canadian prairies. We learned about the Canadian prairies. I don't know why, but we did learn about that. Seriously. Uh, should be funny, but yeah, we did. All right. And I think that was the funniest thing. Then you learn about Mississippi and how times and how times it gets so ice in the fog, and how it used to have transport issues. Where should I learn about Mississippi? Why should I learn about Canadian prairies? Really? Why should I learn about America and their farming system? Like what are you even farming? What are you guys doing in your farm? And what importance does it have to do with me as an African person? So all these things they're trying to teach. So apparently you have to feed your animals with food. Why should I give my animal food? Why? We have fresh vegetation and our climate is the same throughout the year. And you're teaching me things like I'm having snow down here, where apparently people have to preserve food for their animals, their horse. You're telling me about what a horse eats, like how many horses are in Africa? Am I gonna be a horse? I don't know how they call those people who take care of horses, but am I gonna be that? Am I? Those are the things we study. And you find someone knowing a lot about America, they will explain to you what they do during summer, what happens during winter, what happens. Okay, hello. How is this important? And even the person has never been there and they don't even dream to be there and they may not even ever. But of course, they are doing this because the education system drafts. And then we start learning about UK. And then we start learning about the British monarchy. And they'll tell you all those fake stories. We know how chaotic that monarchy is. We know what happens, the killings, the dying, and all that stuff that happens. But why is it important? Why are we doing this? So, climate change is real, Maria. All those cows are fighting ruins the ozone layer. The ozone layer was ruined long time ago. The ozone layer was ruined long time ago, Jibijaba. And even if climate change is real, we have even if climate change is real, really, I think we ought to learn the basic things or the important things about climate change. Why are you preparing Africans for climate change? Why don't you teach Africans on how to overcome this? Why don't you tell us that, you know what, Maria, you don't need to cut down the trees, and if you do it, replace it with another. It is so important for you to preserve your natural bodies or your natural, let me say, your physical features. Let me say that. Because we have got lakes, we have got rivers, we have got valleys, we have got swamps, we have got all those things that help us in preserving the ozone layer. All right. Why don't you teach us about that? You are like preparing us for that condition that you have drastically prepared or created, and you are 100% sure that we as the African people are going to experience it, right? Why? Maria, climate already. William says, Maria, you come when we are all at work, but we try to show you support still. Oh, I know. Thank you. Thank you, Kel Williams. We really know. And like I always say, hmm, never change. You and Jippy Jabba, we know you're always here, right? And this time I'm seeing rock hip hop. Our Texas pay for the rice we send to you all. Okay, This is a dose inverted country. He's saying, let me just read his comment. He's saying that our taxes pay for the rice we send to you all. The bleaching epidemics is draining our medical system. Sub-Saharan Africans vote 7,600 fake nursing degrees everyone needs to fix their own homeland. That's a comment. That's a comment from uh, those that their taxes pay for the rice you send. Just allow me correct you a little bit. And I don't know from which country you are commenting this. I would really love to give you a very clear answer after knowing where you are commenting from. All right, because what if I tell you our blood, the Africans are shedding blood for your prosperity? You are talking about rice? Rice coming to where? Africa has never received anything for free. And if someone is giving you 1 grain of rice, then 100 dead bodies are falling down. Are you complaining about rice? Are you complaining about rice? So, I would love really to know where you're commenting from so that I can give you a very, probably to clear whatever it is that you're feeling. Fake nurses and whatever. That sub-Saharan Africans bought 706 fake nurses degrees. Where? To where? And you mean to say that the sub-Saharans in your country are privileged than you, the indigenous people, or the people in that particular country? If so, is that what you want to mean? Or is it not that you want to have cheap labor? You want to have sub-Saharan African people, of course, coming in and, of course, being paid lowly, because to you, we are people who should be paid lowly. Please, I want to know where you're commenting from now. This would really help me to enlighten you a little, just a little bit. Because you said that everyone needs to fix their own homeland. Are you sure if we fix our homeland, you remain standing? Because I can assure you, you are standing tall because of Africa. I can assure you this, you are even breathing. The sub-Saharan paid 700 fake nursing degrees in the United States and 500 in the... Talking about United States and UK. Oh, please. I thought it was even somewhere else. So you're definitely from either United States or UK. UK. You're talking about, let's talk about the rice. Before when you talk about the nurses, because I'm so sure you are even, your education system, your institutes. I don't know how stupid this can be. I don't know how you would allow this fake nurses degree, because our education system is sanctioned by your higher institutes. So how would someone represent a fake degree? Aren't you the ones who control the education system? You sanction. You decide what units people should attain in school. Before even you comment that, I think you should go back and blame your entire system. So if you lead the entire education system and decide which kind of degrees people should get with what kind of marks, you definitely know which institutes registered for this. So if at all you sanctioned our education system, that how are people even able to present fake degrees to you? Yet it's like our whole education system is in your hands. Then how is it possible that you're receiving these fake degrees and actually taking them? It doesn't make sense to me. And why do we even have these fake nurses? The 700, 600, 500 in the UK. You said 500 in the UK, and how many in the United States and what? How many? And how do we even take this fake? Because as far as I know, you sanction Africa's education system. There is no African higher institution that has no European license that is allowed to give credit. It is you guys even who credit our academics. So you're taking fake. What are you talking about? You are the ones who credit our academics. As much as I'm going to get my academics documented, of course, mid next year, of course, it will be credited by higher institutions. Okay. So whether people are faking or having fake documents from the sub-Sahara entering your country, we have seen a troll case of the same. I hope you have read about an American woman who murdered more than 100 Ugandan children. And of course, Netflix is ready to make a movie, a documentary, a story movie about this particular woman. And you're here talking about that your tax gives us rights? Really? Which tax gives us rights? How about the blood of Africans that is being shed in Congo? How about the people who are dying for the minerals? And you are standing and sleeping on the blood of the African people, and you're talking about a grain of rice. Please. Fake nursing diplomas. If at all you have fake nurses, of which I'm not going to say, I don't know, but we know the 700 fake nursing degrees were sold in Florida. And we know that feds arrested some people. So these nursing degrees were sold in Florida. Is Florida sub-Sahara? And why did you sell them to? No, please don't come and tell me this shit that is happening over there. If Africans bought that, um, um, sorry. about that. Really, the fake certificates or the fake degrees that he or she is talking about. These were nursing degrees which were sold in Florida. We do not have any African country that sold these degrees. You cannot be blaming Florida issues on Africa and the fact that you think we are eating your rice. All right? You cannot be blaming. Even the oxygen you are breathing now, you're talking about the grains of rice. All right? You should not have traded your best minds for mirrors and alcoholic beverages. Now, let's first look at mirror. What are the minerals that manufacture mirror? I think let's first look at that before even you start talking about things that even before even you start talking about the fake history, which mirrors and who took the mirrors and which alcoholic beverages. Do you even know? Don't you know that even until now we still have our own traditional alcohol that we still take? At that time, which alcoholic beverages did you even have the things to manufacture the alcoholic beverages? You're talking about the beverages or whatever it is. The fake history that you're learning about Africans is very appalling. And then you bring that here to start to collect. You shouldn't have traded your best mind for mirrors and alcoholic beverages. Which mirrors? Were you manufacturers? Would you manufacture anything at that time? When you moved from your caves and all that, were you manufacturing shit from the caves where you were at that time? Civilization started here, and this is where you picked civilization from. And you are here telling me about mirrors? Really? Jojo says that I was my TikTok now. No, it is usually Twitter. It's still 318, so we have just begun, I guess. It is 318 on, of course, Twitter. So you get to know. You have no idea how to refine those resources. It's your greed that has caused Africans' failed economy. You failed to take accountability. If we stand because of Africa, how come Africa cannot stand? The reason we cannot stand, I will still clarify that, is because we have some other people who still believe that you're humans, and we still have some other people who still trust you. We still have some other people who really think you're what I think you are not. All right. And this is the reason why Black Hot Fire Network is here. We discuss about these people. We discuss about you. We discuss about the truth to awaken the mind of the people, to let them see the scammers you are, to let them see how evil you people are, to let them understand that it's a high time we hold the bulls by its horns. Because for sure, and I believe that time will come. We know there are a lot of things that we impose on Africa. The sanctions that don't allow us to fight back, the sanctions that govern everything. Production governs, apparently everything we do is controlled. All right? And we know that very well. This is why we have platforms like these. And I can assure you, before the day ends, I believe at least I will have communicated to more than one person, and at least 5 of the 100 will have at least had and understood. And I believe slowly by slowly we shall reach there. And I know you are trembling a little bit. It is very scary that Africans are waking up, consciously are waking up. We have seen that on different platforms. And I can tell you the moment that happens, even your Bible told you about it. When you are writing the Bible, when you are, whether you, your forefathers, whoever wrote it, you knew that time is going to come, because even you said, even those countries that are mighty will fall. They knew one time we are going to wake up. As much as I don't believe in that book, but I know the Matrix. It is just an oral story that was written, and we are in the movie, we are acting the movie, but that time is going to come when you will all come down crumbling. And this is the step. The conscious awakening is the step. And when that time comes, I don't know whether I'll be alive or you, but it's going to come. Because even your book talks about it. They know one time Africa is going to reclaim what is rightfully it's. So let's wait and see. Right, I meant Twitter. Good, it will grow. Yeah, it will. So wait, African bought those degrees. They brought that scam nature to the Western paradigm. That's like, I don't know that you're a man or woman, but do you know even what paradise means? Western paradise, from the cave to being a demigod in a demigod, yeah. But slowly by slowly we shall be there. Because apparently most people are getting to know the cave people you were. Most people are getting to know the evil people you are. And of course, it was not only Africans who got those degrees, but who made those degrees even before? Were the degrees made by the Africans? The degrees were not made by the Africans. Africans bought those degrees. You're saying they brought the scam nature to the Western paradise. You mean it has been the Africans who have been taking your organs? Has it been the sub-Saharan people who have been raping, killing your children? Has it been the sub-Saharan people who have which paradise, my dear? Which shivering hell of a paradise? Which fire filled with paradise? Which paradise doesn't eat real food? Which paradise be eating shika? Why? Hmm. Paradise, my paradise. Is that what you call paradise? If that's the taste of paradise, then I will stay in hell. If that is the taste of paradise, if your country's paradise, I'm ready to go to hell, because I don't really want that paradise. Paradise. Anyway, let's not let's not concentrate on this. I don't know whether do I don't know, this muzungu. Let's not call it this muzungu. We are eating our rice. I've even been eating matoke. Even the rice I eat is called the super. It is rice that is grown here, and you cannot find it anywhere else. The best rice I've ever tasted. Not this rice you'll be eating that is like pepper. We have our own rice that is manufactured in Uganda. The super rice is manufactured in East Africa. It is actually not found in any other country. This rice is produced here. It has a most beautiful aroma. Even if you don't put in anything, you eat and feel you are eating rice. Not this pepper rice you eat. They're telling you, okay, we are eating our rice. Which rice of yours are we eating? I've never fed from any muzungu. Not my grandfather, not my ancestors, not me, not even my children will ever feed from any muzungu. Rice. Oh my God. You're right. And usually we know, when you saw um, other people starting to have interest in Africa, you started bringing your goddamn rice. So we might give them rice. We don't want China to take them. As much as I don't want China, because I know it's also your substitute. But you shivered, you trembled. Go and ask your leaders. They are trembling, fighting every corner, so afraid that they're going to lose the touch of Africa, crying of the grains of rice. I've never fed on anybody's rice. I don't take things for free. And we know the kind of rice you are even sending, plastic rice. And we've been proudly commenting, we eat your goddamn plastic rice. We know this plastic rice bullshit that is running around Africa. You want to depopulate the entire population by giving them fake. But for us, we know, don't eat no shit that comes from outside Africa, because we know you are on your missions and your purpose.
It's true.
And
Tell them.
your fake cries, and you are here.
Hallelujah.
You of your fake cries.
Hallelujah, Maria. Hallelujah.
So someone is coming to comment that their taxes is giving us rice. We are eating rice from their taxes. And we know even the kind of rice that is coming. We are receiving fake rice as aid in West Africa. People, no, please.
Everything they bring in is garbage. The whole thing is the garbage. Destroy the soil with fake seeds and everything else. It's all garbage. So exactly right. Give you fake seeds, destroy your soil and everything else. So yeah. Yeah. So Africa, no one's coming to Africa to do Africa any favors. It's always been about stealing, grab. What can I take out of Africa? What can I steal for myself? So correct. There hasn't been any benefit for African people, for anybody else to bring in their food, to bring anything in there because it's never, Africa has the best soil on the planet. So the thing is to make sure that you can't grow your own food, to grow shit they want you for them that benefits
Mm-hmm,
their economy, not to actually enhance you. So that's what you've always
mm-hmm.
seen. There's enough in Africa. Um, oh, coming in now, your numbers are growing again. As soon as I get in here, everybody starts coming. Come on in, guys. You guys don't never, you guys don't never follow the channel, but as soon as I come in, the numbers start going up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to 1,000. It's 490. Let's get to 1,000 up in here. Come on in as we break your back. Maria was preaching the gospel.
Because somebody coming up here and then you're talking about rice. I think like that the taxes and the rice and all that bullshit. And then Africans are having fake degrees, nursing degrees. The fake nursing degrees were in Florida. Florida is not Uganda. It's not Kenya. Florida is not Tanzania. It's not Africa. So if you have produced the fake degrees and then you're coming here to blame Africa and somebody says you're bringing your scam nature, you have been scams for decades. You've been scamming Africa for a century, for centuries. And then you're talking about bringing your scam. I think you're shooting your own foot, really. You're shooting your own foot. You're shooting your own toys. You've been scamming Africa out of its breed, out everything for a very long time. And then someone tells you, you shouldn't have sold your mind because of mirrors. We're even able to manufacture mirrors at that time. And then you're talking about alcoholic beverages. Now that was so childish. I didn't even, I felt even how to describe about that. You're still talking about mirrors and alcoholic beverages.
Trying to be lied to my brother. I'm going by me now. I'm gonna be on tonight. I'm gonna be on tonight. I'm gonna be lied to. 15. I'm working 15. We talking about I'm working 15, 16 damn hours a day. When I come home, I'll be exhausted. But I will be on tonight. I'm giving you guys shows through the week. I couldn't do no shows this week the internet was off. So the regular show we doing I'll be on later on with Joby in about an hour too. So the shows we do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday couldn't do it Monday and Wednesday. There was no internet. Goddamn, what am I supposed to do? I can't do it with no internet over there. And I've been on with Settle on them every day. You ain't been. I've been on with Settle Maria every day. The numbers have been. Yeah, we've been having like 1,000 people in on Twitter. I've been on here with them every day. So, I mean, shows I'm supposed to do 1,000 shows. Jesus Christ! But I will be on this week. I will be on the night and tomorrow because I'm home early. I got time to prepare, and I want to prepare. If you guys know about the thing that's going on Twitter about the I'm gonna do it tonight. You guys seen the thing about the finally African women? There's always been a problem with your beauty, and even that's why TikTok is so dangerous, right? Everybody wants to destroy that algorithm because on TikTok right now you had that woman who got, I know Big Chief already seen it, the woman that got discriminated against at the South Korean black hair care product. You know, they control our hair care, black people, black hair care, because that was given to them. I'm glad they figured out on TikTok by the U.S. government, because at that time South Korea was impoverished and they needed to give these people businesses to raise them out of poverty after the Korean War. So they gave them the hair care business, which is now a $1 billion business. How some Koreans gonna know black people's hair? The African woman, you've been going to these fucking people, patronizing their businesses, patronizing their nail stores. You've not got on code. And so I know, let me know if you've seen this, Big Cheese, of the young lady who came on live on TikTok about how she was discriminated against at the Korean hair care. You know, of course, their stuff is for black people, but we don't own none of it, right? And so, have you seen that yet? Yeah, I think, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do the show about today. Because you had a bootlicking coon who was sassy. You know, it's kind of like the persuasion. We can't say it, the twinkle bells, the twinkle bells, ooh, like that. I can't do it on YouTube. So he want to come out and say, "How dare you talking about the Koreans and their business?" Instead of always got some bootlick, handkerchief head, house Negro that won't stand by other black people. Always with us. I'll take him up, but that's what I'm gonna do the show tonight. Because shout out to the black women all over the planet. That's what makes TikTok so damn it. The British black women, American black women, see some black women in the Caribbean, all been talking about, taking back that industry, bidding down the industry. Stop going over there to these people and giving them all your damn money. Stop paying for these hair hats that you're putting on your head, these wigs and shit. Stop going to get your beauty supplies from these people and start creating your own because they locked us out the business. Can you imagine a group of people that's not even you, not even African, have locked you out of your own hair care business? Some Asian people who hate us. And shout out to everybody who realize that. I'm glad you standing on TikTok. They hate us. So that's not no me being hyperbolic. So I'm glad you realize there's a hatred thing going on. So that's gonna be the show tonight. I'm gonna do. I like the way. That's why TikTok is so dangerous. They want to ban it because that algorithm is so good. It starts connecting everybody together instantly. Unlike Twitter, unlike YouTube, instant. So I think all the black women who were backing the young lady about the how she was treated in there, right? They finally get on board talking about, hey, we should have been did this. Yeah. The black man has been telling you forever. Stop patronizing these damn people and giving them their damn money who don't like us. But you, in America, you can't be told what to do. You're black and young and independent. You're an independent black woman. You can't be told what to do. You can't be told what to do. So, when a black man told you, Big T showed the video years ago about the black man going to Chicago, told the black women to come out, the Chinese or Asian, they were South Korean or whatever the hell they were, Asian. One Asian is like all Asians, goddammit. So, told them the black women, come out of there. They're disrespectful and they don't like us. He told you to come out. You just looked at them, go away. We're going to do what we want to do. Then when he threw that brick when outside threw that brick through the window, you're like, oh! He went outside and grabbed a brick and threw it through the window. Get your ass out of there. I told you, get your ass from up out of there. And people, so yeah, that's the shock. I'm gonna put a bunch of videos there. Yeah, I got a bunch of videos. I'm gonna put the stitch together. And I also can touch on these sisters dating these white dudes and being. Oh man, I had to do that tomorrow. Night, that had to be the show tomorrow. Got one. Yeah, that young lady who got was dating that white guy and he chopped her ass up. Hey, they still got the image of the white Jesus. Black women's minds are messed up. Oh, anybody white or Chinese? Oh, white man. Oh, Chinese man. Oh, they chop your ass up. Sorry, take you outside, chop your ass up, and throw you in a ditch. You know, you seeing Jesus? People are wicked. Yeah, I seen that. I seen what you posted on the WhatsApp group. I think a bunch of you guys posted that about the young lady being chopped up. That's sad, but what are you gonna do? They keep going to them. I really tell them, hey, white man is not what you think. He's vicious, violent. He'll hurt you. Okay? You keep thinking you're gonna divest from black man and black culture, black society. No, no, no. Most likely, did they ever find the sister that the guy that the white man threw off the yacht, off the big ass ship years ago? He tossed her ass off the ship on a cruise ship. Get your ass off this ship. He tossed her ass off the ship. Nobody found the body. She had married this dude. He went on a cruise. He threw her ass overboard. So yeah. So let me see something real quick. Go ahead, Maria. Shout out to everybody. 678 of you guys there. Guess we're gonna get up to 1,000 again, right? With 678, 677. See if we can get up to 1,000 on Twitter. You guys be on Twitter, but you never follow the page. Why all you guys coming here all of a sudden all the time? You're having 1,000 of you on these Twitter shows, and last couple of weeks we're having 2,000 in here at a time. Why you guys come in so damn heavy on Twitter, but you never follow the channel? It's crazy. People are crazy. See something real quick. We gotta do this real quick if I can. I gotta get up for that. Go ahead, Maria, you got it. I didn't want to interrupt you. I didn't want to interrupt your speech, the gospel speech, giving the good news, as they say in church. Keep giving the good news, Sister Maria. Black men are wearing hair installed students. Black men, I don't know what black men are doing that. Mickey the barber with weave and bald. Even Akon wears fake hair. Does he? Most melanated men from outside the U.S. wear fake hair due to pushback. I don't push back hair. I don't know a lot of Africans using fake hair. Do you? I don't. Do they? Hell, I'm losing my. You'll never see me with no fake hair. I'm getting. I'm losing hair right there. Yeah.
African men wearing which kind of hair that
Are you wearing a wig? You got a wig on, Seto?
No.
I've never seen an African man wearing that. Whatever she's calling what? He's calling what?
You said Akon, the rapper, the singer from Senegal.
I've seen men who have bald. I've seen white men with bald hair wearing the wigs and weaves and what. I've not seen black men do that before.
Yeah, I've never had so I get what you're saying. So I don't know. If you Google it, they show it on YouTube. Akon, wow, that's crazy. Brother Akon, man. He's a con man anyway.
But he be wearing hair for Mzungu. I've never seen his hair look like Mzungu's hair.
No. He don't make his hair into an Mzungu. He's put black people's hair on his head, but it's fake. He's using fake
Black
black hair.
people's hair.
Yeah,
If
but
it is black people's hair, then that one is better.
he can't use like white people's hair to make it. Akon's an African, so he's using fake people.
Yeah, it's better. Wearing an African hair, fine.
They got fake black hair for Africans.
That one I support it. If they want to wear.
You always love your enemies in Africa.
And that is the problem Africans are going through now.
Mm-hmm.
They love their enemies.
Yep. Tell me about it. I'm supposed to go to what's the one? No, what's the one for where's the one at? No, that's not it. Where's the free script based playback ad line? Where's the one that got all the videos on and shit? You see, like private, good information, no private. No, maybe activity. That's probably it. Yeah, that is. That's it. Watch history. Okay, let me go to my watch. Okay, so you see everybody now. We got the One second. I watch so much stuff on this TikTok. I gotta get your TikTok back up again, Maria. I forgot. Give me a second. I got so much stuff on here. Sheesh. Let me know if you've been watching this. Let me know if you've been watching this guy right here. This guy's funny on TikTok, right? You're talking about white people doing stupid shit, right? And so this white guy was messing with a coyote. Hey, come on. He goes, the shit getting weird. Come on, coyote. Come here. Come here. Get the shit out of that. Son of a bitch. Very stupid. Goddamn coyote.
Should have left him alone.
Right, should have left him alone.
Should have left his ass alone. What did you? I'm trying to understand some people's thought process sometimes. Like, I wonder what's going on.
White people always want to mess with wild animals. They always want to do shit like this. Come here, coyote. Come here.
Pardon me.
So I know you're freezing. Come here. Like this.
Oh, motherfucker. Son of a bitch. God. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your stupid ass. But anyway, let me go back to here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna have to go further back. This video. So you got them all talking about. But let me go to the British lady first. So she's talking about, black people. You should have been doing this. She's right, but let me go to her first. This her.
Came on this app today only to find out that the African Americans are over the boycott. Now, what I'm about to say will upset you lot, but I don't give a fuck. I basically came on this app today only to find out that the African Americans are over there boycotting everything.
The African Americans are over there boycotting. So she's talking about the hair care thing.
Only to find out that the African Americans are over there boycotting everything. Now, what I'm about to say will upset you lot, but I don't give a fuck. I pray that Evan continue to disrespect you niggas, because if this is what it takes.
She said, hope these agents continue to disrespect you niggas. So that's the British African, because she's second. Lady, it's the same in Britain. You got the same agents run all of it now, black hair care products.
I basically came on this app today only to find out that the African Americans are over there boycotting Eben. Now, what I'm about to say gonna upset you lot, but I don't give a fuck. I pray that Eben continue to disrespect you niggas, because if this is what it takes for black people to create their own spaces, then please, I beg, Eben, be disrespecting everybody over there. Nobody knows black skin, black hair, black nails, black beauty, black standards better than a black person. But for some weird reason, we constantly allow other racial groups of people to come in and profit off our diaspora, turn around and disrespect us. And instead of us basically saying, you know what, fuck them, let's just create our own spaces. We're out here wasting the energy boycotting. And I don't want to hear none of you lot on here neither talking about how, oh yeah, but once upon a time, you know, in the 1700s, you know, these black people built this city and this Wall Street and they burned it down. You are not your ancestors. You are not your ancestors.
She tried to go after black Americans when we built everything. We built all these cities. She said, I don't care about your ancestors. They burnt it down. You're not your ancestors. You about to get this fire tonight for me, bitch.
If nothing, you are stronger. Start again. It's the same thing in England. Most of these black head shops, all of these places are owned by Asian people.
Exactly. They done it globally, lady. Yeah, over in Britain, it's global. You go to France, they've done it global. The global thing, they took this, it's $1 billion business. And black people don't own it no more. How the fuck is another race of people who can't step in our ass controlling $1 billion fucking business that only supports black people? Make it make sense. Make it make goddamn sense. She's right, it's right. As they say, the black church in America is now taking $14 billion a year. Damn. They're taking that much? Shit. They ain't done nothing. Ain't building nothing. Ain't building nothing. Nothing around the church is all fucked up. She right. My mind that the women go out to these Asian shops, go to Arab. It does. It boggles my mind.
Black people understand the logic behind it. So when these people disrespect us, we can't really say nothing because we don't have no black people starting these fucking businesses. Nigga. And when we do have a few, not all of you, because some of you are fantastic, but a majority, when we have those majorities that come and start black-owned business, some of you don't like to do the nonsense with your customers. Bad customer service, coming online, cussing your customers, stealing from your customers, doing all of this nonsense. And you wonder why we constantly have to tolerate disrespect from everybody else. To conclude, the point of my story is this. Instead of going around arguing with people to squeeze into their spaces, create your fucking own. Create your own. Good night. So I basically...
So she's right. Some of black people creating their own. And so I got a bunch of them saying the same thing. You know, it's time for you to start creating your own shit, right? Time for black people. You know, we're the only group of people globally. You can't explain this. How we got other race of people controlling our hair who hate us. And we give them billions of dollars. And not like they don't pretend not to hate us. They openly hate us. Openly. Right. You can't make it up. And let me see if I can find this Sambo coon. Give me a second. Find this coon. Stick together this coon ass Negro. Give me a second. I watch so much TikTok. It's been a long time to get back through all my stuff. But it took a long time to find this. Where's this coon at? Damn it. Give me a second, guys. Dang, shout out to all 850 up in here. We're gonna get to 1,000 again today. Come on in. See if we get to 1,000 up in here. I gotta go to do it. With 857 there, Seto.
Yeah.
See it? 857 people up in here. Trying to find out why we so messed up, Seto, globally. Why do the agents own our business, Seto? Help me understand it, brother. Help me. Can I find it? Dang. Where's it down here? I should have pinned this thing. I've never seen exactly never seen an Arab, Asian, or Indian buying chicken or roast chicken, Chicago, or Indiana. No, you're not. They don't patronize us. They don't patronize us. Exactly right. Exactly right, Big Chief. They don't patronize us. Yeah. Trying to see if I can find that video thing. It's too how far videos have I watched? Jesus Christ. Take me a while to figure out this video. Yeah. You know, that one. You guys gotta give me a second. Shout out to all 890 in here. Let's get to 1,000 again on Twitter. Let's get to 1,000 people up in this joint. That seems to be our normal thing. So I'm trying to find this one video. Give me a second. Dang, I gotta find it, have it out for the show tonight. This sassy coon ass Negro. Shout out to all 902 of you guys in there. Let's get another 100 in here, make it an even 1,000 again. That seems to be our number on Twitter. Let's get to 1,000. Where's that video at, man? You said the funny part. Now this is funny. I shouldn't be showing this. I'm gonna show this is funny. This is how they hate us. It's funny how they hate us, but they always imitate us. Ain't it funny how they hate us, but they always imitate us? Look at this. They hate us, but they always imitate us. These Indian motherfuckers trying to rap. They hate us, but they always want to be us. Look at this. This ain't Indian culture right here. This is our culture. Look at this crazy shit. I don't know what the hell he's saying either. Yeah. Whatever he's saying, but how they hate us, but they imitate everything we do. It's hilarious. Man, I don't know what this African kid is. This kid is a genius.
We see every child as our own child, then we won't be here today.
This African kid is a genius.
No parent, no leader, no government will want to see his child in a condition which no horror movie can explain. Education?
I don't know what part of Africa he's from, but that kid is a genius. That kid's a genius. Let me go back. Where's that video of this coon at? Oh, just a second. Is it that far back? Let me see. Where's that sassy coon at? Damn, come on, man. Took me forever to find this video. Shit. Come on, sassy coon. Damn. Guys, give me a second. I'm trying to find it. I probably messed it up. Almost up to 1,000, guys. Come on. 50 more people in here. We're up to 1,000. Again, some Negroes on TikTok saying they were jamming with that bullshit. Oh, you already seen it. I don't know. I should know. I just know you see it, Big Cheese. You on these TikTok streets heavy. I seen that shit. It made me laugh like hell. Dippy, 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 da. Dabba, dippy, 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 da. Dabba, dippy, 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 da. I don't know what the hell they were saying. That was Maria's new boyfriend in there. Dippy, 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 da. Dabba, dippy, 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 da. Dabba, dippy, 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 dippy. This Maria's new boyfriend. And funny, like I said, Big Chief, it's funny how they hate us, but they imitate everything we fucking do. It's crazy.
They have artists in India. If you are to watch their videos, you can laugh. You can laugh. They have artists who do hip hop.
Trying to find that one video of the sassy coon. Hold on. Trying to find a video of the sassy coon. I don't.
What's type in a hip hop artist or hip hop songs in India?
Yeah, but stop trying to be us. You don't like it.
Saggy panties.
You don't see us trying to do no Bollywood. Ding dong, ding dong, bong, bong, dong, ding dong, bong, bong, bong. You don't see us trying to do none of that shit. We don't try to do that. We don't try to do that Bollywood shit.
Then Maria, I find out you're with that Asian Mugugu. I'm trying to get her to whip some ass. That can never happen. Not even no. That can never happen. That can never happen.
Don't take me out. I gotta find that video of that sassy coon. Damn, where's he at? I can't tell. Okay, there it is. It's right here. So that's it. See, these are kind of bootlicks I'm talking about when they go against their own people. Because the Asians are getting them some money. Oh, I work with them. They help me. Moron. You don't go get anybody black but nobody Asian, you moron. You sassy coon. You bootlicking bastard. Handkerchief here. And shout out to all 1,037 of you guys. Come on in. 1,000 you guys up in here. Look at this sassy. I'm gonna do this tonight. Look at this sassy coon right here. He's all. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say sassy? That's a code word. But you know what? That's the LG. You know what? This sassy coon Negro here. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know why she didn't go with Asians. They've been working with me. Moron, should nobody own our damn community. You sassy nigga.
Parts that were left out.
Well, the point is exactly come the circus. His name is Antoine. He decided to come on to social media and
So there's the sister here that they were discriminated against, and this sassy nigga was calling her a liar. And everybody knows it's true what she said. She had all the receipts proving it's true. She's obviously lying. This is no good bitch. She's obviously lying against my Korean friends and giving me a little bit of money. You know, so she wants to defend herself.
So let's get some things. He actually invested his money into New York for some project that I guess now he's very angry about boycotting Evan, but we're gonna get
he's mad. He's mad because now black women are boycotting and say get rid of this company that discriminates against black people. But as long as he gets a little bit of peace, he's not even aboard. Oh no, don't boycott! You're messing up the bag for me. I'm getting a little money. These Koreans are giving me a little money. I'm sassy. You bootlick ass nigga. Like, I'm lucky. I'm not on the network. I'm just on YouTube because I say what I really want to say about your ass. What needs to be done with you? What happened?
And I think when the public knows the whole story, the truth.
The truth. The public knows the whole story.
Left out.
Welcome on to TikTok. We got a new clown with the circus. His name is Antoine. He decided to come on to social media and say that I am lying about my situation and I'm selfish for telling it. So
yeah, she's selfish for telling it.
He actually invested his money into New York for some project that I guess now he's very angry about boycotting Evan, but we're gonna get into some things.
The winner of the show became the first ever face of New York. Now, we can just take a pause and talk about somebody's video, which stated she reached out to Evan.
Now, I want you to say this what's indicative of black people when you don't unite and you side with other races over your own race. There's been a problem of African people. This is global. Now, it's not just African American. It's African people. It's been a problem. That's why Asians run your hair care business because you've been ununited. You refuse to unite. So these women getting on TikTok now trying to unite. You see. In England, I've seen some in France, all trying to unite as African people. You get some bootlick, ain't get your head sassy nigga like this, trying to, oh no, you were lying. Don't do it, don't stop. As long as he can get a dick in his mouth, this sassy nigga here, you sassy nigga. He's not gonna stick. We always have traitors and bootlicks and turncoats in our community. Every time you don't even get a chance to even start nothing before you unite. You see the women, black women all over the globe were now uniting, which was a good thing. African women are now uniting in these videos. That's why TikTok is so dangerous. They want to ban it. The algorithm puts black people together close, quick as hell. They starting to unite. And before they start uniting, you get a sassy bootlick Negro like here. Oh no, don't boycott these people. We want to love them. Don't, instead of fighting for his own goddamn people, this sassy bootlick Negro here. You know, they see what you. I'm glad you've always been ridiculed everywhere. You sassy nigga. That they throw your ass under the bus. And while they throw you under the bus, I want to be the one driving to run your ass over.
Let's stop you right there. I actually contacted HR because I seen on LinkedIn that they had a content creation position open, and I felt like that was right up my alley.
However, her ulterior motives
the
face of the company. For certain that she inserted herself in things to ensure that for herself.
What ulterior motive did I have to be the face of the brand? If I'm already doing a full-time marketing job, doing content creation, modeling for them, and everything else, please let me know. With me for complaining about how they treated me since day one. And even more crazier is that you want to promote this show or whatever that you have going on. I was treated during the fashion show. Let's talk about that. How the whole marketing team was taking pictures in front of everyone and didn't include me in anything. And someone actually had to stop them from taking pictures and told me to get in the picture with them. And they seen me right there looking at them. They didn't ask for me to come in here. But you have some nerve to back them up, right? This is insane. Keep going.
The show's over. I think this was aimed. It was a winner.
Yeah, I hurt this Negro is he won't stand with his own people. He hurt over the Asians treating us bad. I tell you.
If I have permission or not, because if you would have simply checked all the cameras in the marketing room, you would see.
Lisa, did you have permission to post that picture, you dirty bitch? How dare you going against the Asians, you no good nigga? That's what he's saying. Do you have permission to post any pictures in there, you filthy bitch? That's what he's saying. That's what he wants. And yes, pictures, they told her to take the pictures, you moron, because that was benefiting their brand. They don't, you can't put a bunch of Asian people on picture when
Mm-hmm.
the business is about black women. Can't have a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of Asian women in there in their hair when the business is about black women products.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you talking about? Of course they told her she gonna show it. Of course they told her to post the picture. They're not gonna show them home. Them posting. They're not African. What are you talking about? Can't stand you sassy bootlick handkerchief head niggas. Ugh. Go get your own race of people.
Showing the video from my phone, and they were smiling like, yes, post it, yes, post it, and I posted it while on the cloud. So I'm not sure where you're getting this information from, who it is you pay
He's
for
a
something,
bootlick.
but that's
Sure, the answer is
So the answer to that is no.
policies.
if you so much about policies. What's the policies for discrimination? Involved discrimination.
Yeah, they fired her black ass because she black. Get your black ass out of here.
Which I actually did for because I'm an agent, which supervisor, because that's all they care for is to be micromanaging me.
Not only did you post something before, but you also broke policy, which leads you to
You also broke policy.
Or whatever. Why didn't they hire me right then? And is that the reason that you're trying to say that I was treated wrongfully the whole time that we were here?
the folks that have been working for a while now, working in the Korean community with shake and go here.
I want you how you defend these. I work with these Asians in the black community. I work with them and they're so good. Fuck you, black bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And I'm probably stuck in some Asian's dick somewhere. That's what I do. I'm sassy. You sassy nigga. You sassy, nasty nigga.
The culture
The culture.
is to be the best.
I'm speaking on the best day. I'm the best. I was the best there. See, let's see these viral videos just right here.
That's the video they told her to post. There they go.
What I had to do. Stop describing me and stop trying to make it seem like I'm lying about this situation because I'm not. So many people that's backing me up because they have been doing the same thing and they have witnessed me going through.
We know that Asians are racist. This moron to try to defend Asians. Crazy.
Who is currently the face of the company. It's my friend who actually called me the same day that I posted the first story time and actually said that she backed me up. She 100% supported me throughout this whole situation and she knew what I was going through. So did you even speak to her before you even made this video? Because she didn't want to be in this at all. And you know what? This all of those things that you have listened for the community and things like that, but they will not continue to treat their black employees like trash. And I'm standing on business behind it.
You just really made this hard for all of us.
You made it hard.
No, I actually only just made it hard for you. And that's why you're speaking out.
You just made it hard for me. I'm sassy. And they helping me, bitch. You made it hard for me, you worthless bitch. That's what you made it hard for me. I'm a bootleg, handkerchief head nigga.
You want this partnership with Evan to go well and see the issue. But you're not going to discredit me and take away what I went through and say that I'm lying about anything when I have people backing me up, even coming up with their own stories. Stop it.
I don't know, sis.
I don't know, bro. You clearly want to stay out of this because you don't know any of the facts. Your comments, how you're stating that, after why she got so many supervisors. Ask them why they have to move me around to other rooms and supervisors because they got tired of me complaining. wrongful treatment, about speaking Korean, about talking to me in kind of way. Like, come on. That's supposed to be what I'm from. And don't call me sis, by the way, because you're not.
Exactly. Exactly. You're supposed to be one of us, but you're not.
I'm ready for whatever, baby. We can tell it here.
The public knows the whole story.
Parts that were left out.
Antoine.
Understand? Okay, that's the end. That was the end. But that's what you got when you deal with bootlicks and people that don't have solidarity to stand together. I know the Asian community. I know. You should know they hate us, you fucking moron. You just don't worry about your own stuff for granted. The little crumbs they give in your bootlicking ass. I can't stand you sassy niggas. But if we were on the network, I'd say what I really like to do to your ass. What I really would like to do to you, you despicable bastard. I can explain exactly what I like to do with you. I like to put you in church with Seto's mother. That's where your ass goes. You go to church with Seto's mama. Nigga. Shout out to all 1,300. We got 1,300 people up in here. So shout out to all them. Shout out to all 1,300. sassy Negro. I really don't like the way she talked to the Asian community. You get your goopy ass out of here. How they gonna not talk to the Asians like I know their community? You know your own community? Told you she was racist, and the girl she talked about, she did a video too, backing her up. Saying she said it was a line that they're racist. We know they're racist. You know they're racist against black people. Right where you go. Where you find them in America, Uganda, Kenya, Ghana. They just closed down a restaurant. A supermarket in Nigeria. Because some other agents tried to say Africans couldn't go in the restaurant. Did you guys see that? They finally shut it down. No shit. How the hell you gonna come to my country, open up an establishment, and tell me I can't come in? That's what they do to African people. They feel you weak, they can disrespect you. You've been told, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, please forgive and let people treat you like shit. Nah, no, hell no. You ain't treat me like shit. Shit's gotta be done. No way. So,
by the way, here Indians support only Indians, that's right. You'll never find an Indian buying from a black person's shop. They support unless like food products, food producers, like fresh food from the market is when you will see them buying. But with these other commodities, they have their own saloons, they have their own tailors, they have their own.
yeah, they don't mess with us. Exactly right. Exactly. They don't mess with us. Exactly. Yeah. So I gotta see what. Let's see if we get to 1,400. We 1,352. Come on, we need 50 more y'all to come in here so I can smack you in your head. We get to 1,400. We need to get the 1400. Okay, keep on coming in. We had 1369, 1370. Come on in here. Now, when I get in here, that's right. You start coming. As soon as I get in here, the numbers start exploding. Let's go. It's like old YouTube. I'm the life of the party and make you laugh. Like, get your ass in there so I can smack you in the head. I send you, I send you, I send you to set those moms for extra spicy grasshoppers. We're gonna make it. More you coming in, she's gonna make good grasshopper stew for you. Hey, 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 Maria, you guys ever put grasshoppers into a soup or something? You ever put
Huh?
it, you ever put grasshoppers into like a soup?
No. No.
Uh-oh. We're almost at 1400. Come on, we four short. It's 1396 of y'all in here. I need four more. I need four more to get to 1400. Bring your ass on in here. I gotta go over to Joby. See where Joby's at. Come on. We can't be, these non-African groups don't work hard. The European and little hats, yeah, makes it easy for them and their families to open businesses. Exactly. Worldwide. That's what they do. That's why they give businesses over us worldwide. It's the system of white supremacy worldwide. And small hat supremacy over that. Exactly right. Come on, guys. I know you guys are going to give me four more people. We in there heavy. We're at 1396. Seto, get up and dance, Seto. Give me four more people, damn it. Get up and do a dance or something. Give me four more people so we can reach. Oh, there we go. We reached it. I'm in. Ding, 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 ding. We're at 1406. That's right. Come on in here, damn it. 1409. All right, we get the numbers popping. Let's go. Who's ever in here? I'm gonna give you a special gift. I'm gonna give you a picture, set those moms dancing. With a special gift. You guys a picture, set those moms dancing. She's gonna be the dance. She's gonna dance. Yes, I am Jesus. Yes, I know Jesus. Yes, I know Jesus. For the Bible told me so. And there we go. Uh-oh. We halfway to 1500. Keep it coming. Come on in, y'all. We almost at 50. We got 50 more to go. Let's get to 1500. Let me see. Let's get. I thought we were gonna get to 14. We might get to 15. Now, don't blame me if Seto's mom doesn't do the deal. I thought she would. Don't blame me. Blame Seto if his mama don't show up. It ain't my fault. I tried my best. Should you'll be around talking about. All right. So, hey, so what the hell was the discussion about anyway, guys? I came in and just took over you guys' show. What the hell were y'all talking about? Because when I came in, Maria was preaching a good word. Talking about you and your she was talking about the Asians too. Saying we were talking. She was talking about them giving them plastic rice and all kind of crazy.
We are the topic is about pre-colonial African education. So we were trying to compare how both formal and informal. We were trying to compare that with the colonial education system now that we have, and of course, looking through the reasons why this kind of education system doesn't favor us as African people.
Exactly.
So the fact that we've neglected the true education system that was teaching us about the truth because it was for the advantage of the black people and the Africans at large. So That's what we were talking about. Until so I was like, why do we study about what is going on in America? Like, why should we learn about the Canadian prairies? Why should we learn about the American agricultural system?
Exactly.
And that's when you found someone coming in here, and she was, uh, I guess she was an American, and she was angry because I was like, it is absurd for us to be learning about America. America does not learn about Africa. What is it?
Damn sure don't.
So she was mad because I
Mm-hmm.
said it is a stupid education system for us to learn about things that do not really concern us. I guess she was like trying to say, you feed on our taxes. Sub-Sahara, you feed on our taxes. Like, we feed on whose taxes? Anyway, that was her and
Well,
her, you know.
that's what they're trying to say when they give you aid. The people never see none of that aid. That goes to the corrupt leaders. The people never see any aid from any European country. So it never touches the people, Maria. Exactly. So you getting your taxes.
I was even wondering because the food, America itself has food shortage as we speak now. And then
Yeah.
she's claiming to sending rice to Uganda, which doesn't really make sense.
Well, that,
America as a country has food shortage. So where
well,
do you get the rice to feed the Africans? It
well,
doesn't make
that's correct. Because that's based in racism. See, the Africans don't have it. That's based on they believe that everybody Africa Maria is all starving and poor and flies on their face.
sense.
And the reason why the only reason why they got rice in America now is because the Africans who they stole taught them how to make rice in that part of America. They didn't know
Mhm.
why they didn't know how to grow rice. That came even the technology of rice growing came from Africa. So how you gonna tell me you gonna bring rice to me, and I'm the one showed your stupid ass how to do it. So of course I know how to make rice in Africa. Child, okay, we over 1,500 said though. They want your mom's picture. Call her up. Let her know. I promise you. Don't make me a liar, said though. We in a heavy family. We got 1,531 people on the line. So I did my best. I don't upset those mama. I know you came and you all want her picture, but you might not be able to get it. Sorry. But yeah. Don't blame um the whole thing is always to denigrate African people, Maria. Always put us on the bottom. They were worthless, we're stupid. That's the thing you get now with even with the lady that I showed in the last video with the Asians. The Asians treat us the same way. East Indians treat us the same way. That's why that's why Idi Amin was kicking their ass out of the country because of the bad treatment that they've been doing with the Africans forever. Man, you had these Indians in Africa living better than Africans and talking to Africans all type of crazy back in the day. All kinds of crazy. Black people sleeping in their houses. All kind of other ridiculous shit that they were doing. Oh, we're almost up to 1,600 now. We're almost up to 1,600. I promise you, keep coming. I promise you, we're gonna get that picture from Seto no matter what. We're gonna hold him down. We're gonna beat him. We want to see his mama dancing. I gotta get. Let's get to 1,600 before I gotta leave. I gotta leave in 2 minutes. Get to 1,600 guys live. We heavy up in here. We heavy. We're at 1,577. I need 30 more. Seto's mama needs a new dress. Come on, 30 more people. God damn it. He's doing a hookah lounge? Hold on. Tarika's got a hookah lounge now? Hold on. He turned that fake museum into a hookah lounge? Is that what you're saying? That's what What? I know I'm hilarious. We in a heavy jibber jab. We got 1,578 people. I only need 25 more people. 1,500. Come on, come in. 25 more people. We'll be at 1,600. Come on. Come on in. I have Maria dance for us. We need 20 more people to be at 1,600. We heavy up in here. As soon as I came in, them numbers went up.
Hey, Marianne INNOSSETU. Hello, Joby.
Look, we close. Look at this. I told you I'm gonna get that picture of Seto's mama dancing in church. Jesus loves me. This I know. Oh, 3 more to go, Seto. Before I gotta go see Joe. 1,600. We're at 1,600. Look at it. Look at him, Seto. We're at 1,600. We're at 1,600 people, Seto. 1,607. Shout out everybody up in there. We're at 1,607. We're at 16. Yeah, coming here. Yeah, I'm at home. Finally, yeah. I got home about two hours ago. About 2 hours ago.
Yeah, why?
Maria's right there. Maria, I told you. Maria's trying to hide. I promised the people. I promised all 1,624 people that she would do her dance or do her Jamaican rap. Jamaican. Oh, I'm gonna go to Maria's page. Maria got like a Jamaican rap she was doing. This, yeah, I got you. I got you. You're doing a Jamaican rap. Maria's on the camera. I said, who the hell is this? This Maria? Yeah. I didn't know Maria could rap that good. Like, what? What the hell? I'm about to call Maria. You know what Maria's doing on TikTok? I'm highly disturbed by it. I don't know what she's doing. You better get it. She's on TikTok going, yeah. I don't know what's happening with this girl. I don't know where she's getting it from. You thought, yeah. You see that too, Jim? Yeah. Maria was getting gangster on that. She's doing that whole Jamaican accent. He was flowing too, wasn't missing a beat. I was like, what? He was flowing. I didn't know she was that good. I was like, shit. Yeah. There you go. I said, Maria being all slick. She got a secret life she's been hiding from us, guys. I didn't know. I was like, this Maria? I mean, her flow was on point. She would miss the point. Had the reggae down. Yeah, You thought she's in there. You thought she's right here with these Indian cats. You thought Maria's with these Indian cats right here. Like, oh, hold on now, this you. You thought Maria was one of these Indian guys right here doing their little dance and shit. Like, oh, hold on now, what's going on now? What's happening? You know. You thought Maria was in this group right here, Jibba Jabba. You thought Maria was with these guys. You know Maria's with these guys. They hate us, but they want to be us. They hate us, but they want to be us. Look, Maria was better. Maria was like, keep it that. Keep it that. I was like, what? See, Maria's proud. Maria said, they ain't got nothing on me. You see Maria's face like, they ain't got nothing on me. They ain't got nothing on Maria. I don't know what the fuck they say. Chippy chopper, chippy chopper, chippy.
Imagine I'm singing about Jimmy Jabba.
Picky brum, picky brum, mini brum, titty drum. That's Maria right there, boy. Maria. Then I heard at the end Maria say, "That's right, nigga." Like, what? Then we up to 1,700. Down to all 1,700 up in here. Keep it going. We gonna get that picture of Cecil's mama for you. I know you coming in for that what you. But we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. That's right. That's right. That was the Tamu Tupac. That's right. Those the Indian Tupac. That's Joey's new boyfriend there. That's Joey's new boyfriend. But that's Joey's new boyfriend right there. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's what you're gonna see him, and you can see all the Indians in Uganda doing this on the corner in Kampala. We in Kampala, nigga. Kampala.
People in Kampala can rap 1,000 times better than that one.
70 said he loved these. I love you, Indians. The 70 said he loved these. I love you, Indians. I love you guys. I love you, Indians. You come back. You come back.
Let me sound like a baby. You said I can rap.
If that sound reggae, maybe. If they say name, reggae. Yeah. I didn't know that reggae. I didn't know who the hell it was. Reggae. Red didn't even do the artist. You don't know the artist, kid? I didn't know the hell that was you was talking. Red knew the reggae artists and everything and shit. I think that before Seto showed up. I think Maria did that way back when the Baba was still around, when Jonathan was still here. That was last year sometime. I happened to go on her TikTok page. I was going to, this Maria? she was flowing too. Seto, she was perfect. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, damn. All right, shit. I know Maria can flow like that. You know, get on the mic like this. 1 2 1 2. My mic on. 1 2 1 2.
Get by that way.
Yeah.
Jim Jam thinks I can only sing reggae. I think I can beat you in hip hop. I can beat you in freestyle.
Can you, Marie? You never. I believe you probably can. Let's see.
I can get better than that.
The funny part about I wouldn't believe you a while ago, but now I would believe you after I see you doing your regular. Hey, I probably wouldn't believe you. I'm not lying. You was that
I
good.
can.
You were that good. It was shocking to me. I'm like, this Maria? Shit. I'm like, what? So I will admit, you were that good. I was like, this is Maria. I started that shit like 2 or 3 times. Push this shit out. Maria was on the do the reggae flow. And deep down, yeah, what I took bumper clock, bumper clock, bumper clock, bumper clock, bumper clock, bumper clock, yeah, bumper clock. What's going on, right? I thought she was that good, Jimmy Jam. I was like, damn, this Maria is actually really good. I was surprised. I was like, shit. Maria never tells us about her talents. So we don't know if she's always quiet. So we didn't know she was that good. I knew Maria listened to reggae like that. And I know she was that good at it. It shocked me. I'm like, what? What? Lit up on. I wish I could find it again. I need to go. I had to go back into her thing and find it. I had to go back into her thing and find it. Let me see. I gotta go back to Maria. I don't think Maria's done many TikToks no more, so I probably can find that easy if I go into her TikTok thing real quick. If I go on her TikTok thing quick, I probably find it pretty easy. You know. Let's see. That's not it. Let me see. Let's see. If I go to Maria's page. I can't find what. Okay, what's going on? Here we go. Okay, there we go. So Maria's ready. It's like everybody does that thing right there. Let me see if I can find it. We're gonna go further down. But everybody, I see Joby, Maria, they all got this guy, and everybody in the kid shop got this comedian guy, this thing here on their thing.
That fat boy.
They all got this. They all got this video of that little kid in that cartoon. Let me find the one with Maria's at. I go back and check. Is this it? This might be right here. Now let me see. Is that it?
Maria's a mystery.
See, and here go another. Now this ain't the one, but this one good too. This Maria right here too. Look. See, that's why Dwight said though. This is why Dwight Davidson was in there without no shirt on and shit like this. That's why that guy was short without no shirt. He wanted this Maria. He wanted that Maria. That's why he was short without no shirt on. He was looking for that Maria. Where's that video her at? Is this the one? You're doing that rap song real good. I gotta find it. That's not it. Where's the one she was doing then?
How people don't train their people for free.
Very strange.
You
See,
want to
see,
train that.
that's the Maria right there. That naked dude wanted said though. That's the Maria he wanted right there.
How people train their free. They are
I'm trying to wait. I gotta find it. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta find the one. I don't know if Maria took it down or not. I gotta find it.
Are you sure?
There it is. There it is. Here it is. Hold on, I gotta. I can't. Hold on. Here it is right here. Seth, watch this. Listen to Maria flow. I was like, damn, what the hell is going on? I was like, damn, I didn't know Maria could flow like that, Seth, though. I had no idea. I was like, shit, nigga, man, don't we international? What we do with Look, Maria all on time, she all on point. Look at that. She ain't off beating up. And we international, and we gonna beat you.
Oh.
I didn't know she was that good. Maybe it was I didn't know Maria was that good, so she probably can freestyle real good. I didn't know none of that. That shit was. I was surprised. Like I was doing that Maria's supposed to know. Most of it was all serious like this, right? So you see Maria being all serious, like this, right? She all serious with the glasses, doing knowledge. And these are things that we need to do. You see Maria being a straight leg reporter. Chad is doing bad things. Then you scroll just a couple things down like this, Cheto, this is what you get. Bam! You're like, what is going on? No, see, so these are different sides of Maria. You got the cool Jamaican Maria, and then you got the dang serious reporter. That shit was funny though. And she's that good, Stella. Yeah, she's good. I know. Because Maria didn't show. I just kept to go Maria's page. Let me check out what Maria's posting on here. Like, what the hell? This Maria? I had to take a double that she was so good at it. Like, what? I didn't know Maria even can spit like that. I was like, what? International, whoa, we do what we do. Whoa. And it was good. And it was good. I was like, shit, nigga. we got 30 more. We got 20 more people to do. Let's get to 2,000, guys. I got to get out of here and leave you guys. Let's get to 2,000 for Maria and Seth. Let's get to 2,000. I promise you, we're going to get that picture of Seth's mother. She's going to be in church praying. It's going to be worth it. Seth's going to walk in. Boy, what are you doing here late? Jesus been waiting on you. I'm always messing with. I gotta make sure every time. Add it to every time today. I mess with her more than I do Santo. I had to make sure she understands this joke. She's Ugandan too. I want to make sure she wasn't getting offended. I said, I had to tell her these are jokes. I'm rougher on her than I ever am on Santo. God bless you. I said, I don't need your fake lessons.
Who's saying?
That's irritant. I'm always on that. I'm learning because it's jokes. You know, a lot of Africans get upset when you joke, but understand that it's all in love. Like I said, like one thing we got, Parvin got upset. You know, about her mother. I know she said she only told me in secret, in private, Maria, about her mom be with that con man Benny Hinn, like that preacher guy, that Benny Hinn. How she gets them to say, whoa! She gets them in front of TV and Ken, you go, whoa, and dance around, whoa! And I said, damn, your mama do all that. I said, he's a con man. I'm like, I say he's a con man. I know, but I can't get him to stop watching them. So I told everybody, oh, shout out, we up to 2,000, guys. We got back to 2,000, 2024. So I made a joke to everybody. I said, we were saying something. I said, it ain't as bad as Parma's mom and that Benny Hinn shit. She been there dancing and singing and Benny Hinn. I didn't know that made her, because everybody laughed, right? Everybody laughed. And she told me, she said, Keith, you humiliated me. Humiliated you, what? Parvin, that was a joke. We were joking amongst all of us. That's a joke. I mean, you had everybody laughing at me. They're not laughing at you. They're laughing with us. All our parents are over religious, Parvin. You're not the only one with a crazy religious mom. I said, Setro's mother back there always messing with Setro too. I said, oh, shit, let me make sure Setro ain't upset with me joking with him. These are jokes, Parvin. We all come from religious people. We're Africans. We're just being funny. You know, your mama going crazy with Benny Hinn, think he's doing real miracles. That's funny. He hit people in the head. Hey, you're healed. Oh, I'm healed. That's funny, Parvin. And your mother believing it. That's funny. That's not me trying to educate you. That's funny. You know, even Benny Hinn admitted he was a con man. Like some years, they're gonna make extra taxes on him. He was a con man. You know, he admitted he was a con man. The family got to 227. And these guys got one more hour to go. They up to 1 hour and 40 minutes. I'm gonna go get out here and join Joby. My grandma went to church 3 times a week. Exactly. 3 times a week. Our people all went to church like 3 times a week. The only person I know in Africa that didn't go to a lot of church was Maria's mother. I never heard Maria's mother being too religious. Hey, Maria, is your mom over religious too? But I never heard her talk about the religion thing. Is your mom over religious, Maria? I never heard her talk about it.
My mom is I don't know. She's religious, but she understands a lot of things that they are scam, like the vaccination. She refused to be vaccinated, although the church was advocating for vaccinations. She was like, "That's a scam. I can't get vaccinated," but she goes to church. So she is, and she's my mom and INNOSSETU's mom are of the same religion.
Oh, it's Christianity. It's all Christianity. Yeah. So yeah, but I never seen your mom get crazy about it. So she never was like like most Africans, like just like Jibba Jabba's grandmother going to church 3 times a week. They be going 3 times a week and all kind of crazy shit. So, family, I'm gonna go let these guys alone. I think they got I don't know how much time they got left. He said they're probably about to wrap it up. We got 2,042 in here, so we did get to 2,000 guys. Another good milestone for them. 2,000 views. Now, don't blame me, all 2000. I know you guys came to see Seto's mama's picture. I don't got it. Sorry. I apologize. But it's 2,000 people up in here. I'm going to end it out because I got to go over there and join Joby on the other show. I'm going to let these guys go ahead and handle it. So I'm about to go to the other show and join Joby for the show. Say, you guys have a great weekend, Seto and Maria. Much love. We want to see some more flows from Maria. We want to see some more of these flows right here. We want to see some more of these right here. If we go, if we just one, whoa, we do the back, then we do the bumper clot flow. I don't know what they be saying in that Jamaican ass shit. Bumper clot flow, and we do what we do, and we do ho.
And there wasn't even a word bumper class.
You know I was making that up, Maria. I don't know what Let me go join Joe. Shout out to all 2,075 in here. We appreciate you coming in. Had a blast messing with Seto and Maria and had a lot of fun. So let me go over to the other show. Wish these guys a good weekend. You guys have a good weekend. Much love to your mom, Maria. Tell your mom I'm thinking about her. Much love to her.
Yeah, well.
Your brothers too. Tell your mother too, Seto, I'm thinking about her. So much love, guys. You guys have a good one. Let me get on out of here. Damn, these things are falling off the sky. Look at this. You brought the devil in here with your reggae music, Maria. You got the devil in there. Got the wickedness in that music. Got my microphone falling. So, fam, I'm gonna go join. What happened? What right? Yeah, my folks shop going church. Night two riots, yeah. LA riots, yeah. I wasn't in LA. My brother was there at the time. I knew they was gonna riot too, because you knew when the cops were found innocent, they were gonna riot. So I'm gonna go join Joe at the other show, guys. So shout out to all 2,000. Yeah, when we first came in, when I first came in, we was only at 300. Shit. Now we at 2,119. Shit. Awesome. Okay, guys. So, because we're not banned, we're not shadow banned yet on Twitter. Man, what's going on with the devil music? It's dropping. Little mama, you stop cursing me with your wickedness. Praise be his name as I see you. Bless his name. And his name. Don't be in your wicked ways. Come back to the Lord. The Lord is saying he loves you. And don't be mad. Yeah. Oh, don't be mad. With the love. Yeah.
You can make money out of that.
What do you think, Maria?
You can make money out of that. You can start another business.
Shit, your money. And the Lord said, your it's worth more than your home. Don't be afraid. Whenever you keep your tithes at home, you're stealing from the Lord. You don't want to be stealing from God itself. You want to come back and say, Jesus, Lord, in my name I say, give me your money. You're tithing when you guys don't give the plate. If the berries come around with the plate, put your money in. You gotta pay the Lord first before you pay yourself. If you don't gotta know that the Lord is there. Give me love. In his name I pray. All right, guys. That microphone keep balling and shit. Damn it. Shit. It said those mama trying to jinx me. You leave me alone, lady. I'm not doing against you, Jesus. Shit. Microphone shit. Shit. God damn it. Damn. All right, guys. I gotta go join Joby. I'm all late. And shit. All right. All right.
Thank you for being here.
I'll fix it later. Thank you guys too. I gotta try to put this. Hold on, give me a second. And whenever you guys got trouble and you turn away from Jesus, just knows out to wait for you. He gives you everything you need. Just call his holy name and step into the arena. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Pick you up when things are down. And now all I need is that all I need now is that goofy organ music. All I need now is that goofy organ music. They play the organ. Yes. Play the organ. Thank you, Sister Beverly, for the organ. We really appreciate that. The Lord appreciate that. So I'm gonna wrap this up. And you niggas don't forget to give your tithes before you get out of here. Let's love y'all. Let me get out of here. God damn it. I think I stripped this damn thing. Shit. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. Let down. Much love this set to you guys. We're up to 2,200 people. I made it 2,200. I was just trying to get to 14 at one number 22, so I'm gone. Much love, family. Let me join Joby. Shout out to all 2,200 guys in here. That's our new record. What did we have last week? Did we have 2,300 or 2,200? What was the record we had? 23? Might have been 22. I don't know. What'd you say, Seth? What was the record we had?
22,107.
Yeah, but is this the record, or did we do like 2,300 last week? Or did we pull it?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yes, was it?
It was 20. We got to 2,000 something. I don't think it was 2,200. I think it was like 2,150. So I think this is a new record. It's a new record, y'all. Much love. Shout out to Sector Maria. We got 2,200 on a live stream. 2,200 people up in this joint. 2,200. Can you imagine that? That's awesome. What's up, family? I'm gone. Peace.
Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you, Keith, for being here, and of course, for those that have been in our comment section, of course, sharing with us experience, and of course, commenting on ongoing discussions that have been going on. Black Hot Fire, of course, network is bigger than everyone can imagine. We talk about a lot of things here, and if at all you're watching us for your first time, it is your first time to watch us here, endeavor to like and follow Twitter people. Thank you for always endeavoring to watch our videos every day. Uh, Today, of course, we have hit another record, and that we praise you guys for doing that, because it is something that is good. We appreciate for that. And of course, we will not only broadcast on Twitter only. You can visit us on YouTube. Black Hot Fire Network has various YouTube channels. You can visit them live, and of course, watch shows. So immediately after this show, there is another show that is going on of course, another YouTube, another channel with our colleagues, our workmates here at Black Hot Fire Network. So thank you guys for always watching. Thank you for supporting in our shows. Uh, Thank you for supporting in our shows. Whenever we come in here, you show us support. Twitter and of course YouTube and Facebook. Starting with Jib Jabba, I think it was the first guy. Oh no, it was K Williams. What K Williams was the first guy, of course, to comment on our show, on our video. Williams, thank you so much for being here. He was with us at the beginning. K. Williams, thank you so much. We had Jeep Jabba, we had Jeep Jabba, Big Cheese, we had Joby, and of course Jason here. Thank you for commenting in and sharing with us. We always broadcast live from Kampala, Uganda, to you, to your phone, to your laptop, to your computer. My name is, of course, INNOSSETU, with my colleague.
Africa Maria.
Yeah. So, guys, I don't think we are going to exceed here. Nice weekend, guys. Nice weekend. Nice weekend. It has been a great discussion today with you guys.